What's up, everybody?
How's everybody doing?
Do another Wednesday Night Live.
That's it. Wavy Wednesday. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's chilling.
Let's see, we got everybody in here. Should we continue doing these roll calls everyone?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Show us a little love.
Yeah. Yes, you beat Caro. Finally, Frank, you beat Caro. Tom Mix. Yeah, it still doesn't count. That's right, because you're Canadian.
That's it.
We got John in here, Scott, Little Tommy, Adam, Mike Vogel. What's up?
What's up, Mike?
Michael Bradley, Heather.
Heather.
Little Tommy and Little Rich in here. Frank.
My boys.
All right. And Fishing with Fix, Real Skills Outdoors. We got everybody in here, I think. Just about. So
And the gang's here.
I'd like to go over just one thing real quick with you guys. This will be basically a stream where any of you guys in the chat, if you'd like to come on the show, just, I'm going to post a link here in just a minute, and you guys can, anyone in the chat can join in and just talk fishing. So
if you, can you, you know what? No, it's all right. I was going to say you could put it in the banner.
Yeah, I was going to go ahead and pin the comment. So.
Oh, that's fine. That works too.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. So all you guys need to do is click the link and allow camera and allow microphone access, and then click Enter Studio. Then once you click Enter Studio, you are not live. You're in the studio. You're backstage. You're going to give a thumbs up, and that means we can bring you on. So whenever you give us a thumbs up, that means we'll bring you on. So all right, here we go. Just posted the link.
Try to keep it PG, y'all.
Yeah.
Try to keep it PG.
Please. Try not to swear. Try not to, do anything.
Yeah.
we'll be able to see it before anyone stop it. So don't worry. Come on, Adam. I wasn't trying to do that to you.
Brendan made it. He made it to the promised land.
I filmed two videos today, actually. Both of them shouting you out. We're getting you to 1,000.
Thank you, sir.
Sometime.
It's coming.
We will.
The knee slowed me down, I'm telling you. This year,
I'm sure.
I'm not even trying to brag. I just feel it. I can feel I got good mojo. But this year, I feel it. I feel good about this year. So
yeah, I'm really feeling good so far. I've had some good success so far. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This year started off, and that's one of the things I want to talk about too. I feel like this year, like how you have those fishing years where it's like, I feel like last year was one of those years where it was like just slow all around. Everyone was like, yo, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. And then you have those other years where it's like, oh, I'm catching big ones, I'm catching big ones, I'm catching big ones. I feel like you see everyone's catching big ones. It might be one of those, for me anyway, it's feel like it's a good year. No time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a good year for sure, as far as like growth on social media and also some fish catches. It was definitely a slower year than 2021. Yeah, 2021. Wow, the years go by so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You don't even know yet, kid.
It really is.
Tell me about it.
I know. I'm just like, it's crazy.
I'm not like, don't want to be like that guy, but I feel like I was like 24, 25, like 2-3 summers ago, and it wasn't 2-3 summers ago. It's like 8, 9.
Oh my goodness, man! I would be surprised. Depends on the. I don't know. I would be surprised. Hey, what's up, Sham Kirby? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, what's up?
Man, you have been one of my first subscribers. You've been along. Oh yeah, you were one of my newest ones. Got me to 1,000.
There we go. We got the gang out.
All right, sweet.
So what do we got? You been fishing, buddy?
Yeah, I know Adam's been catching lots of fish.
Yeah, Adam's getting after it. That catch 22. Adam's posting.
Yeah,
we got a little chat. He's a tackle addict like ourselves. Yeah, you know what? Too, everybody, if you got a second, and who people in here, if you didn't know, Adam Oden actually started his own YouTube channel. Go show my
Yes, he did.
he's getting rolling, and he's out there. I think he posts almost every day. He's catching a little something. So
Yep.
look at that.
Hey, you're doing good, man. Look at number 4 in the nation on
Yeah,
Catch 22. Look at that, man.
get him.
Getting him done.
My man's doing things. That might be that could be a good stick for your channel right there, buddy. Just take him on your Catch 22 challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty cool.
It's funny that some people like still know me as like FTSE, like Fish in the Southeast. Like it's so it's still hard to, get it. So
switch. Yep. I have boots.
I could go a long time for batteries. I like technology and stuff like that. But can anybody see the link that I posted in chat? Can you guys see that? Oh, you know what? I'm not a moderator on your channel, Jermaine, so I cannot post links.
Really?
So if you could grab the invite link and post it in chat, that would be great.
I just copy and paste this, right? Yep. Copy. Paste. There we go.
Yeah, Kurt caught a few fish on the bull shed that I painted up for him. So he's been catching them on that. I forgot to post those pictures. I need to. So yeah, there's the link, guys. You should be able to click that and it'll take you to the, yep, there you go. Sweet.
Don't Brady Bunch us. We don't need 80, 70 y'all at one time, even though there's only 22 people here. And if you can, try to jump on with a topic. So
or with some questions or something. But, Matt, you can just type BB and it'll be fine. Just don't do, as we found out on TK's stream. So if any of you guys want to hop on and just talk fishing, click the link and join on a stream.
We got a little. That's funny.
Oh, we already got somebody. Sweet. We got John in here. So John, whenever you're ready, give us a thumbs up and we'll get going.
I think you're good. You're good with that.
So I know you changed the name, but I'm just in my ways. Yes, I know you're right. It was just like it wasn't making sense. Like I was I'm changing the channel to bait making, and that's all I'm gonna do now on the channel. So just made sense for me anyway. We got Nick in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, Nick? My boy. Brendan, you should definitely post fish catches on your own baits, though. That would be sick.
Yeah,
you catch them on your own baits. You should just, or maybe do your
big ones too.
Maybe do shorts with your own.
Yes, I have a few shorts filmed. I think I filmed them today, and they were just like little bait help and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Where did John go?
Maybe
he never gave us a thumbs up. John, you never gave us a thumbs up. Oh, we got Adam. Just give us the thumbs up if you're ready to go. Because I don't want to bring you on if you don't want to.
Yeah, if they're not ready.
Maybe they can't hear us. Can you hear us, Adam?
Can you hear us, Adam?
You'll be all
right. There he goes. He gave us a thumbs up.
Okay.
There he is.
Okay. Just want to make sure that's good.
Technology.
Adam?
Yeah, you got me?
Yep. You're all good.
Good. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, this is Adam. You guys go check out his channel.
John said his computer was
Greg's in here.
Get refired up. We'll get you in here, John.
Yeah.
Okay,
gotcha. Why don't you guys go in and hang out with John for a bit?
Well, no, he said his computer was acting up.
So, whenever John joins in, we can just throw you guys
joins in. Well, we got time for you now, Adam. But what's up?
Oh yeah,
what you got for us?
All right. I had to shut off my other YouTube channel. So.
All right. Sweet. So you got any cool baits or anything? Anything new?
Sorry, I'm just hitting buttons here. Okay. Everybody see me okay?
Yeah, you're clean.
Frank,
all good.
see the Disney princesses good?
That's it.
All right. So, yeah, I haven't been able to get it the last couple of days. Been hitting up Bass Pro Shop.
Nice.
Your Jeep took you there by itself.
It happens.
Twice.
uh,
We got a new sub.
Mike,
Look at that.
thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. But yeah, if anybody's interested, I could show you some of the things I picked up the last couple of days, or just chit chat, whatever y'all want.
Yeah, what do you got, buddy? What do you got?
Yeah, show us. So what you got?
Show it off. That's what we always like.
We got JP in the house. We got Tyler.
Tyler, what's up?
What's up?
I want to start off with, actually, out of all the stuff I got, this probably means the most to me. Tom, I know I'm going to say his name wrong. Mike's from the group chat.
Tom Mix. Yeah.
Tom Mix. He actually sent me a something in the mail. It was really cool of him.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
He knows what I'm into.
Awesome with him.
I just want to remove all the stuff with his address on it. He knows I'm into the finesse stuff, and I like all the weird things. So he sent me this old school. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Here, I'll put you on full screen.
Yeah, you're good.
Rebel
Ooh.
Excalibur Zone Minnow, and it's a sweet color, suspending, red eyes.
It's a perch. I like that a lot, buddy.
Yeah. But
in the package too.
Oh yeah. He hooked me up.
Cool.
And he sent me one other thing that I am super excited about. I didn't even know these existed. This is actually made by River to Sea. It's called the Jiggly Cicada.
Wow.
Yes, those are so weird.
Yeah. Let me take one out.
Here you go.
Are they top water?
Oh yeah, they're definitely top water. Let me open this up here real quick. I should have had it pre-opened.
Oh, Jermaine, can you pin your comment for the link? That way everybody can see it. Don't have to scroll up. Yeah, sorry. I just don't have to
find it again.
So
favorite it.
That is so weird.
It's not it's like the tail right here is hollow. This segment right here.
For that hook to sit in, right?
Solid. It's got wings, so it's definitely going to be a crawler. I'm stoked about it, and it looks like they shipped you with a hook that comes with it, a size 1 hook. So
okay,
yeah, definitely throwing these. So really appreciate that, Tom. That was really cool of you to do.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are they Z-Man plastic, or are they like a frog plastic?
That's gonna be more of a frog plastic, because I could just tell if I pulled on this, it's gonna rip.
It's gonna separate, yeah.
But like I said, the back and the front are solid, and then right here is like an air chamber. I can feel it's hollow right in here. So I'm going to assume it's going to sit like this at an angle, like a frog would almost. The wings are fixed. I'll be definitely shooting a video on those and see how they do. The only thing I'm afraid of is if that bait's if it does really well, I don't think I can get replacements.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. The cool thing about having a bait maker friend is he can make them for you.
Get on it. I'm still waiting on an alligator lure.
It'll come someday. Yeah. Video and everything. We'll get it done. I want to do an alligator gar so bad. So yeah, David Richard.
This was the lures I got from the first trip to Bass Pro.
All right.
Picked up the Man's -1 baby.
Yes.
And I went ahead and
oh yes, sir.
I got Gray Ghost.
Great color.
Yep.
Amazing.
Even though Brendan told me to get the gold, I went with my gut.
So that's one of the first lures that got me like into fishing when I was younger. My dad gave me those, and those were like some of my earliest like fishing memories was like going to Walmart and being like, "Hey, Dad, can I get a couple baby minuses?"
Yeah. I went ahead and picked up some Gammy trebles to replace on the Man's, and then probably a couple other of my lures.
Here we go. Shut up, Mike.
By teaching me how to internet. And as most of you guys know, if you watch my recent unboxing, I just picked up a bunch of the Z-Man Fatty Turbos. That's their speed worm, and I've been somebody suggested these. I ended up getting the Trocar EWG with the keeper, so I'm hoping I can pull that over. That ElaZtech, it's strong, but it has to have a keeper. It seems like versus like a Zoom worm.
It just
or
slides down.
Yeah. So pick those up for that.
Matt is recommending invest in some Mendit. Definitely. That's important. So.
Yeah, 110%. If you can't get those.
Yeah. And Adam, number 2, is saying he'll be right back on the tablet.
All right. I've never tried these, but as Jermaine knows, I've been doing nothing but frog fishing the last couple weeks. So I wanted to try the Zeal Pop Shads. This is their 4-inch one. I love ElaZtech. The environment down here is just brutal. We have a lot of vegetation, a lot of sticks. That in general tears them up. And then I just got the 5/0 hooks to,
So that's a soft like popper?
Yeah, it's a soft popper.
Wow.
Yeah, I can open it up here real quick. I've seen them before.
Really
I just never grabbed them. And then I was walking by and I was like, Jermaine was speaking to me, so I had to grab them.
That's it.
So, yeah. You got your popper mouth.
Wow, that's cool.
And then like a fluke tail. You got that, it's ElaZtech.
Yeah, good old ElaZtech.
And then
it's gonna float too.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna float. And you got your hook on the bottom. Actually, okay, this is the bottom. Here's your hook. And then, to go weedless, just like any other frog, it's gonna sit right in that. It's probably hard to see the channel white on white, but there's a channel in there for the hook. So definitely gonna give those a shot.
Nice. Frank, I've been being nice. Your birthday was last
year. It's 51st.
Oh, now.
And then I just picked up a KVD 1.5. This is the Summer Sexy Shad. And then definitely recommended this color.
Yes.
So it's kind of like it's like a green gizzard shad, but also got some blue in it.
That's nice.
It's a winner.
I can describe it. So that's what I got from the first trip to Bass Pro. I got more. If you guys want to see it.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right.
Tyler here says he wants you to rig that up on the Trocar hook for us.
What's
the
that?
Pop Shads, I believe.
The Pop Shad? Okay.
Maybe. I don't really know.
Let's see.
I think so. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, Matt, I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to do that.
It doesn't know if you mend it, starts getting old, get some farm hardware. I just created a mess. All right, so we'll give this a shot. I hate rigging the ElaZtech. That's the only downside to it is trying to actually rig.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that would definitely do some bad things to the chatterbait. Yeah, definitely. Yep, Tyler agrees there.
And also with that, the floating. Never mind. Razor shads. They make ElaZtech plastics, but
yeah, if you use microballoons in the elastic, then it will affect some things. Sorry, it will affect some things if you did put microballoons in it. If you did like a 20% microballoon ratio, it would affect it quite a bit. But that would just really make the bait easily tear, and it also make the colors cloudy and
there you go,
waterlogged. There we go.
It can be a pain in the butt to rig ElaZtech.
Yeah, it doesn't want to. You definitely got to pull it, but you can see where it has to lock in right there. It's probably not 100% straight. I could probably redo it. That's a great thing about ElaZtech. If you screw up, you can redo it. And maybe now you guys can see that channel in the back. I don't think, but for that hook to rest, so it's gonna be weedless.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're just skipping that over the top of like reeds and stuff.
Yeah, trees, lily pads, everything that I got down here. So hopefully that's what you wanted to see there, Tyler. Now I got that ready.
Jason's in the house.
I bet that would work great for skipping under trees.
Yeah,
like really good. Like I love skipping like a big fluke under trees and just working it right under the surface, like the Sakamana shad. It's a great way of catching fish.
So I forgot to show this. I went to Bass Pro yesterday. I went for two things. I needed a whistle for my kayak because down in Florida, probably most states now, you have to have a whistle.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I needed a PFD. Unfortunately, they placed the PFDs right next to the fish finders. I did not get a PFD or a whistle.
Yeah.
I issued a new Garmin for my kayak. So yeah.
Oh. So did you mount that yet?
No, I'm going. So for those of you guys don't know, I need to do a video. I bought the Bonafide SS 12.7, and up front where most kayaks have like a dry storage, or if it was a pedal boat where the pedals would be, they have a thing called the dry pod, and it was designed for the idea that it opens up, you put all your electronics, your battery, your wires, everything inside, and it closes, and then on top is where you mount your fish finder, and then underneath it, it's actually concaved a little bit to accept the transducer. And the cool thing about it is once you have it all mounted and everything, you can take the whole pod out as a whole piece. So it's all stays together. You're out fishing, want to run in and grab something to eat, convenience station, whatever. You don't leaving your electronics on the boat, or you don't have to worry about flying off. You can just throw it in the back of the Jeep. So I'm waiting on, I just ordered my battery today, and I have to be extra on everything I do. So I also ordered a single channel charger, just like you would have on a bass boat. I plan on eventually put in a hole so I can just plug in the extension cord and charge it all up.
That's really nice.
Overkill, but
buy once, try once, like Graham says.
Yeah, exactly. And I went with the 50 amp lithium, so that way I can use it at least for a day.
Yeah, lithium is the way to go for sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to announce the brand I got yet. I want to try it out a few times, but I was at Bass Pro, and their 50 amp tracker brand was like $500 for the battery. I was like,
yeah, they're high.
I have another buddy down here who does a lot of bass fishing. He uses lithium batteries for his trolling motors, and he hooked me up with a brand, and he's been using them for about 6 months now and loves it. So I got a 50 amp for $169.
Okay,
it's a much better deal.
That's a great deal.
And crazy. Supposedly it's the same company that makes the batteries for other big brands, then they just relabel it.
Yeah.
So I want to get some time on the water, see how it charges, how's it discharge, the hours, and do a review on that. And if I feel comfortable recommending it. So
that's
the
awesome.
cool thing about buying a fish finder, and this is what I had to explain to my wife when I came home with it, is at Bass Pro, you get points. So today I had to go back and spend the points I got from.
You're buying stuff to buy stuff.
I did pick up another pack of the Pop Shads. This is one of my favorite colors that they make. It's called Mud Minnow. I have tore up on the little 3-inch minnows in this color. And when I saw that they had it in the Pop Shads, this is the bigger one. This is the
that's my size right there.
Yeah. And so I got those. Just another set of hooks to go with them. You have to spend all your credit. So let me jump into my Dick's bag here real quick. So I did go ahead and pick up a couple slobber knockers. I got green pumpkin and then the bone. And I was talking to Jermaine a little bit, trying to find out some trailers. And this is what I ended up for the trailers. So my thought process is with the bone, I got the pearl razor shads.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I also got some Zoom Super Flukes with pearl and
I like
chartreuse.
that chartreuse tail. Yeah, I like that one.
And then for the green pumpkin, I picked up a couple of different things. I got, what is this called? This is called pumpkin spice.
Okay.
So got
it's kind of like a sunburst type color.
Yeah, it's going to be dark brown on top and like an orange on the bottom.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like? It looks like bluegill fire from Sixth Sense.
Yeah, I figured that with the green pumpkin would be pretty good.
Leave me alone, Brendan.
You know every color by heart.
I do, just about.
And then I also
yes, we do have them. Oh, sorry, I was just responding to the comment. Yes, we do have them in Sinclair.
Oh. Also for the green pumpkin, I picked up the Zoom Ultra Speed Vibe.
Yeah, those is nice.
And orange claw. So I figure get my fingers
with that little switch up. Yeah, that's nice, buddy.
It's a killer color.
And I'm going to try to use that a little bit more too as craw trailers on chatterbaits. I've been hearing a lot about that lately.
And then I just got Tyler over Hook Sets Are Free. He got me on these baits. This is the Gray Glimmer for typically the Mini Max. I will say on the Ultra Vibes, I have fished a ton of these just Texas rigged.
Yes.
Running it through the weeds, and it drives them insane. So that's all the money I spent in the last couple of days. So,
you've really spent it. You went all out.
Yeah.
No, I have not, Adam. That's the one with like the little popping face, I believe, the soft plastic one. So, yep, there's Tyler right there in the chat.
Great observation, Brendan. Okay.
Ooh, the Spunk Shad is awesome. Love that thing.
Oh, Spunk Shad. Either Omnia or Discount Tackle, one of the two has them on like sale.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good trailer. I love those.
Yeah. I still gotta get some of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any yet. That's crazy. That's such a good
trailer. You know my go-to my chatterbait trailer is. Come on, man.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Adam, you have a question from the other Adam.
Where do you keep your alligator spear? In the holster in my tactical.
I was going to say.
In my tactical fish.
Great.
I was going to say, I think we got a little pew pew for those things, right?
Yeah. So the crazy thing in Florida, it better have bitten you and taken your leg off before you shoot it.
Really?
They are protected down here.
Really?
So it's a gray area, but usually
it's on private property. You're good then.
And not even then. I mean,
not even.
But usually they don't give me too much of a problem. You guys have seen videos. Just the other night, I was running that. It's not depth. Yeah, depths. The catfish topwater, and he came out of his little hidey hole and chased it across the water. So that ended my fishing night because I don't want to catch an alligator nor try to get my lure back. That's a $30 lure. So, but typically they don't mess with anybody.
What's up, Faith? Good to have you.
What's up? Oh, and Duran, do you mind posting the link again in the chat?
Yeah,
make sure if anyone missed it, then we can. That way, everybody else has it.
Anybody wants to pop in?
Yeah, that way you guys are hearing me. So
we can have more than one on, but Jermaine, can you pin it on YouTube? So, like on YouTube, you click on that comment on the three little dots, and then it'll pin it, so it'll be there in the front. So, yeah.
While you guys are doing that, if I could, I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to do some free publicity. Remember, I have a Rat Benny that when I hit 100 subscribers, that we'll be doing a live giveaway on that. I just started throwing this the other night to test it out, and I think the only thing that would make it better, and I hate to admit it because it means I'm admitting Brendan's right, is that particular bait. What did you call them? The booty shakers?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
on
think
the
that would work awesome on there.
there you go. Right there. That's the
Yeah,
biggest
then-
shaper. You can
Yeah,
have just message Michael McCamus, Sack
Yeah.
Pig Rats, and he'll make you some
That's cool, man.
any color. He can make them in different sounds as well. So he'll get
can you
you
make the
set up.
little smaller ones?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I know on his travel rats he has smaller ones. So
Yeah, it just feels like so like if anybody's ever thrown a Spro Rat or a Clay 8-bait Vole or something of that nature, those tails are really moving in the water and they look good. That one, exactly.
mine's all beat up.
On the Rat Benny, it seems like, and I wonder if it's just because it's a one piece that the tail is almost being just dragged.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
So,
interesting. I have one. I
um,
haven't thrown it yet.
Okay.
I've just been so addicted to
There you go. I
powders.
got no point.
All right,
And-
awesome.
I need
Yes.
a shut up wife T-shirt,
Frank, be careful.
right?
We're gonna get the best price for a Shimano Tranx 300. So Brian, I would go ahead, and if you want one used, sometimes you can find them brand new as well. I would go for Swimbait Underground or Swimbait Universe or Facebook Marketplace or eBay. Those are Blake. Like I got mine for like 200, I think. So that's
Is the
200.
is the Japanese dollar still low?
It's climbing. I think it's getting close to where it used to be.
Okay,
soon.
because I mean, you might be able to save a few bucks on Digitaka as well.
So,
Yeah.
Another place, if you want one new, right now, American Legacy Fishing is running 9 weeks of spring sales. And the first week, they're going to put out a new sale every Wednesday. Their first sale started today. And it's if you're unaware, you can go check them out. They have an elite program where it has a lot of benefits. But the main thing is
fact.
you get free shipping on no matter what you order, and you get 10% back. The promotion they're running right now is if you sign up for it, you get an automatic $25 credit to your account, so you can use right away, and then 25% off your first entire order. So
Yeah,
that's nice.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faith First, I have an SLX that I do not want anymore, so I'll give you a really good deal for it. Just DM me.
Just do it. Whatever you do, get one. They're nice.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I had an SLX DC. I got rid of that. I think the only Shimanos I'm down to are just I have the Corrado BFS, and then I have a,
Yes.
and then I have a Corrado 200.
Yeah.
I got
Those
a Corrado
Corrados are solid.
200, and I just got the MGL 150. Yeah.
Did you get it yet? Is it?
Yeah, I got it. It's not within range. It's I actually caught fish on it too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's my
Awesome.
chatterbait rod. So that was actually fun.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, you gotta get the fancy reel.
Yeah.
Chub crank tower. Let me know.
Interesting. So, all right, let's see if we can get through some of these comments here. And guys, if you want to join on the stream, click the link and follow the instructions on the screen.
Oh, there's
And you guys can join us live. So, yeah.
So one thing I did notice was on my on the MGL, I did get a 6.3 to 1. So I got the slower.
Okay, yeah.
So far, I'm really enjoying it. I like it because I feel like those times where you're getting your like methodical, like, oh, I'm zoned out, oh, I haven't been catching fish, and you just kind of get that like, you know,
Yeah.
that trance that you get into. I think it just slows you down overall. It gives the fish a chance to get it. So I don't know. I'm liking it.
That's
Yeah.
usually my biggest issue when I'm out fishing is slowing everything down.
Yep.
Especially in the evening time, I'm usually on a time crunch.
Exactly.
I want to get
Yeah,
as many
you're out there
as
like a
but,
crazy man.
yeah.
I do the same thing. So that's just what my overall head was, is I always get into this like rhythm. So I was like, you know what? If I just get a slower reel, because you can always just, it's really not like, I know everyone's like, oh, you can always slow down.
Yeah.
Can you though? Do you though? It's so
Yeah.
much harder to tell yourself to slow down than
Yeah,
it
you
is.
have to consciously think
Oh yeah,
about
let me speed it up. And
Yeah.
most of the time, when you remember to speed up, that's going to be the change of pace that you want to like they're probably following it and get a trigger or bite anyway. So
yeah, last time I was out, I don't know if you saw Jermaine. I hammered him on my 6 cents 55 finesse crank.
Oh yeah,
nice.
And
there's my beat up one. It's got grooves worn in it.
Yeah, I think I have a different color. I think mine's shad scales or something. It's got a little bit more.
You need this one. Need this one. Like you need bluegill spawn.
Bluegill
this
spawn.
color. Okay, listen. If you're gonna get a crankbait, get it in this color. I promise you, this thing works in every color water. It works especially good in Florida. Just saying, in Georgia, it just works amazing.
But
yes,
please don't get the doorknob handle one. But yeah, it took me a while to learn. I needed to slow it down. Like I would feel the grass, and I needed to stop and let it float back up. That's where I started getting my hits. It was on the pod.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you get used to, like, if you have all the same gear ratios on your reels, I wonder if you'll get used to using those reels and learning how to slow down. Because if you have so many different reels, you're using different cadences, using different speeds, different times of the year. If you keep all the reels the same, which I'm trying right now, I have all 7 gear ratios on my reels. I'm trying it out to see if it works good. So
I'll be 100% honest. What's up, Darius? This week was the first time I've ever caught anything on a true crankbait. I mean, I've used variations that like the J-Boy, I don't consider a full crank, but it took me a couple bites to learn. It's totally different feel than like if you were Texas rigging something or Ned rig. The way it's more of just a gentle, I got this bait now, I'm just going to keep swimming with it from the fish. So that was that was a learning curve I had to do for the first few casts, and then once I got the brain wrapped around it, it was on. So the Curve 55 finesse, it's definitely in the tackle box.
That's what I just grabbed too. So I got a slightly different bluegill variant. Mine's, what is this?
Backwater.
Yeah, backwater.
Do it. Look at that. I'm learning.
Look at that. See, you've been hanging out around here long enough, Brendan. You're starting to get things right.
Yeah.
That's another
good color. Yeah, I like that.
I also did pretty good. I was throwing Brendan sent me a bag full of all the stuff he didn't want, and
there's some good stuff in there that I do like.
There is,
you know, I just stopped using the stuff. So if I'm not going to use it, I'm just like,
you send you a bag with like one soft plastic in it. But anyway,
nothing.
There was a chick magnet in there, and I started throwing that, and definitely that worked out pretty well too. I like that circuit board lip on them. That was my first time ever throwing them the other night, and I think I caught.
I like the circuit board lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I love like a circuit board lip on anything. It's just like it cuts through the water better. It allows a crisper action. The only problem is around rocks. So I'm working on a coating that you can put around it.
Yeah, rock
like a rubber or a rubber guard that goes around it that you can stick on. I'm thinking about a rubber guard, and that's also going to change the way it deflects. But I'm also working on soft lips, like how Rowan Made has their soft lip, and how it climbs over cover naturally instead of bouncing off of it. Like it'll hit it and it'll just like roll across it. It's really weird. So
I just realized you all could see that mess by me. So that table is all tackle.
Tackle adaptation.
Yeah. We got a couple guys in here talking about the gear ratios.
Oh yeah.
You guys saw that too. John, we gotta hook you up. I'm telling you, Facebook Marketplace. If you guys don't know, be a hawk on Facebook Marketplace. My boy Pat, he's a killer. He finds great deals. I'm pretty sure he got a Dobbins Fury. Like it was a shorter rod. It was like a 6'8" or 6'6", but he got it for like $30.
So
dang, that's a what? A Fury's what? $130?
$130 somewhere.
$130? Yeah, you got it for $100 off or something like that.
What? Crazy.
Also,
you just don't know the value.
Yeah.
If you don't mind used, American Legacy, man, they've got the biggest used thing.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't see on their website, message them. When I was looking for a Super Duty 300,
I didn't know that.
I just because if you join the elite program, they have a private Facebook page. So like the sale that went live today for everybody in the world, we had access to it 2 days ago.
That's nice.
So they give you a heads up, and they usually, if they have a big used gear dump, they'll give it to the elite people first. And I don't know who does their evaluations, but they'll call something like good because they have, good, great, new, whatever. And I've bought rods that look brand new,
Yeah.
But it's used, and they charge.
I think they're just show models.
Yeah, you get a lot of that. So
yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, so that's definitely a place, and they carry top brands and stuff. You're not going to see like a Zepco 33 in there, even though we all use them, but
yeah. And one good thing about American Legacy is like not knocking, but they got it out quick. I think
it's usually same day.
Yeah, I think I put in the order for the MGL. Like, I think it was Thursday morning. I got it Saturday.
Yeah, they're really good at that.
That's crazy. It was like because I take my morning walk at like 6:30. Like on my morning walk, I put the order in, and then that was like Thursday morning, and then Saturday, or maybe it was Wednesday morning. But either way, it was like literally like 4 days later, item delivered. I was like, holy crap! So I don't know.
Yeah,
sometimes the other guys get caught up a long time.
Well, yeah, I ordered a battery charger from Tackle Warehouse tonight, and they had a big warning already. Expect delays, in shipping.
Yeah.
And I get it. They can't control the weather, the snowstorms, and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I get that.
What's up, Daniel?
Yep.
What's up, Daniel?
What's up, Daniel? DT. We can now call him DT.
They're
like a crankbait.
Definitely. That's the one drawback from Tackle Warehouse.
DT6.
Yeah.
Tackle Warehouse actually has a used section, if you guys didn't know. Used electronics, used rods, used reels. So
when they do that,
used stuff.
Yeah.
They've had it for a while. They've had it for at least 2 years.
Know that. So it's not promoted like American Legacy.
I don't think they barely have anything there.
I think American Legacy, that's kind of their bread and butter. That's what they're known for. And because they have the trade-in program too.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have fresh stuff coming in.
Right.
Most guys should do that.
Yeah, it's really simple. They have a form online. You just reel rod, you put the specs in, it emails it off, and in about 24 hours they'll come back to you with their offer. And if you're an elite member, once again, you get they'll throw extra money on top of that. So, and then I promise they're not. I don't work for them, or they don't sponsor me, but they're a good company. The other thing is
they are good.
If you're a Megabass fan, which there's probably one or two in this group, they do the monthly Megabass orders. So the elite members, they'll send out basically the order form that they would use as a company. Say, okay, this is what's available to order from Megabass. You pick what you want, what color you want, pay them, and then when they order as a company, they just ship it right to you.
I'm wondering if I can get some Ronin blades from Megabass. I wonder if that would be.
I've never really looked at that. It's like a spreadsheet they send you, and
that would be interesting.
Georgia.
Huh.
I'm jealous.
What's up, man? What's going on, man?
He's definitely
just had a tournament here. Yeah, they just had a tournament here, a kayak tournament. So
tournament.
Yeah, the bass are on beds now. Bass were on beds now. It's crazy. So
nice.
They just got on beds last week.
They still got like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of what was that? A couple weeks ago, Brendan, we were talking, and they were starting down here. They were already on bed a couple weeks ago. So probably definitely have 2 spawns this year.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Stream's over.
All right, later, Jermaine.
Okay.
Wow.
So, but it does get cold down here. I mean,
I got snow on the ground. What is it? It's 40 degrees out right now.
That's not horrible. I
It's
mean,
not terrible,
it
but
was like 80. So,
I know
yeah.
you guys have winter, you have snow up north, so that's affecting me down here. So yeah, it's gonna get the low tonight's gonna get down to 63.
that's chilling.
Yeah, that's a little
It's like
chilly.
beautiful. No,
That's
it's
chilly.
not.
Definitely.
What?
That's
beautiful.
sweatshirt weather.
That's beautiful. That's hoodie season. Yeah, you guys don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. Well, only the teenagers down here wear hoodies in 90-degree weather. I don't get it, but anyways,
it's very strange. Very strange.
Because it's comfortable.
But
Not in that temperature.
I don't know if I'd wear one in 90 degrees. I got a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't
Definitely.
get it. Like they just look miserable, and they got to
Right?
they got to stay.
Mhm.
You're on my channel tonight too, Daniel. These guys ain't got no respect, man.
We'll take you off the stream right now.
What's up,
I
man?
got tired of hearing about frog fishing and bed fishing in February, well now March. So, but sounds like the Haitians and Spanish people. I don't know nothing about that, Matt, but hot weather doesn't affect them, I guess. So
yeah. And man, we need to get together and go fishing. Same with Faith First. We all need to get together and go fishing because we're all in like a general same area.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool. Definitely do that.
I'm telling you, if you wanted to do a fish meetup, like we'll just say in Georgia or somewhere in that area, all you have to do is get Frank down here, and I bet people just.
Yeah, exactly. Or they'll spread away. Either one.
That's gonna be the hardest thing is getting Frank down here. We gotta get that man across the border.
Everybody pitch in $20, and that'll get them enough tickets, I'm sure. Maybe.
I don't know. What do they use up there? They use like the dinero or something.
So $20 down here will be worth like 500 up
yeah,
there.
exactly.
So
there's got to be some weird.
No, I think the money's even. Actually, you know what? No. I think ours is a little bit higher.
A little more. Yeah.
A little bit more. It's nothing crazy though.
Yeah, I know all the Canadians up like in up by northern New York. I have friends say they'll come down to buy certain items because of the taxes on them.
Yeah.
So they'll cross the border for that.
Frank does want to come to Jersey.
Yeah.
Have multiple meetups. Yeah, Bruno caught the 1975. So
I ain't going.
Hey Frank, I hear you. The South is it's different.
That's when you know you're protected.
The South is different. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The South.
You don't want to come here then.
Yeah.
You ain't coming to my house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a way of life. I don't know the laws in other. I assume Texas is kind of on line with Florida and maybe Georgia, but like if here, if you're hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, anything outdoors, you can open carry whether you have a permit or not.
Yep, same here.
You can legally own a weapon. You can carry in state forest, national forest down here. I think national forest.
None of that flies in New York.
Yeah, you can do that here.
That's
crazy.
None of that.
Well, I think that's because New York is very highly populated.
Exactly. Yeah, it's densely populated. You got to think about it like.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, down here there's definitely
people in Manhattan.
So
yeah.
You can't be going to like a Bucks game at the stadium or or into a bar or something like that.
Well, there's so many people like I think New Jersey's like the most densely populated state per mile, and then you got New York.
Yeah,
it's like I said before, I'm pretty sure there's like 8 million people alone in just Manhattan. Like that's bigger than that's more people than certain states.
Yeah,
like,
and
that's just one borough. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to sit here and bash on New York or anything. I mean, we'll save that for Canada. But
I'm not saying I'm for it, but
that's the beauty of our country. If you don't like where you're at, you can move.
Yeah.
And if that's something that does appeal to you, then you can go there too.
Yeah.
I mean,
you want to fish all year round? Come down to the south.
That's right. All year long.
I'm trying. I'm working on it.
Oh yes.
We do have winter for like 2 or 3 days, so there are sometimes we can't, or a hurricane.
New York is Canada. No, it's not, Matt. It's 5 minutes away from me. It's right down the street.
I was just there the other day, man. I caught nothing, but I saw where they were betting, so I'm going to go back there soon.
Stop repping. Look at that. Never. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
But I mean, and that's the other thing I enjoy, like with Instagram and YouTube, is watching people catching fish all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this not too long ago, how fish and bass in Florida is more vibrant, darker colors than like when Caro catches them in Arkansas. I understand that her waters are darker, really muddy, but I mean, they're like night and day. It's just interesting to me when you see that.
Florida bass are so much darker because that like tea color, and then like sometimes if there's like a really like silty like quarry colored water, that really like weird sand colored, they change colors to that pale white.
Yep,
that's this one. I did as a Florida bass, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's the dark green that they are, and the lateral lines are definitely defined. You can see them on the really black. And I'm not an expert or anything, but I think also part of it has to do with the vegetation down here. There's always moss and grass and everything. Nothing ever dies down here. It doesn't get cold enough usually. So I don't know.
And if it is, it's just going to die a little bit on the top and just. But now if it all dies at the same time, the oxygen gets really low, and a lot of the time those bass die off really fast.
Yeah, we actually have the opposite problem in a lot of our lakes, where the whole surface is just covered in algae or lily pads or vegetation. I know Lake Panasoffkee, it's a somewhat well-known lake in up north by Ocala. They're in the process of cleaning it off, just because it gets so overgrown you can't launch boats or anything on it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I love fishing grass though. It's so much fun.
But everything costs more, so it's kind of even.
Yeah, I'm just talking to some people in the chat.
Oh, New York.
Yeah,
you guys have like crazy taxes up that way.
Yeah, you make more money up here, but then everything's more expensive. That's what I was just saying.
It just evens out pretty much.
You make a little bit less, but then everything's cheaper. So it's like.
Well, yeah, like we don't have state taxes here. I mean, we have sales tax, but we don't file state taxes.
I think that's so wild.
We have free tax days for schools and stuff where you buy clothes.
I just don't understand how you guys how your state pays for things. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Tourism. Tourism, man.
There's a lot of people that go to Florida.
Tourism.
When it costs you a car payment to go to Disney for a day. I mean,
yeah.
I
feel you.
It's crazy.
That's funny too, because one of my guys from my job, he just got back. He was there, I think, he was there the first week of February.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was that was the thing when I first moved down here before I had kids or was married. My wife, it was nothing to go to Disney every weekend. You know, we had annual passes and couldn't do that now, but yeah.
A little tricky then.
So.
Yeah, I bet you got to go fishing all the time then, because you just didn't have any responsibilities.
I don't know how I always thought I didn't have time back then. Now it's like I never have time. So
you're getting out quite often though, so that's awesome.
Yeah, you're getting out there, buddy. At least look, you can go. You can go.
Okay, I had to read Matt's comment twice. I was like, where are we going with this?
Oh, yeah.
Bridges in New York are crazy expensive.
Yeah, there's some tolls. GW Bridge is $15.
Yeah, I mean we have toll roads down here, but we just choose to go on until we can go above the speed limit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's one toll to get into New York City is $15.
No, our toll's like $1.50.
Yeah, most of it, but that's only one. Most of them aren't that expensive. It's just the George Washington Bridge. Yeah, because that's how you get into the city. So
I think you can drive to Tampa from Tampa all the way to Jacksonville for like roughly $10. Or maybe so. Because we have.
But I think everything else. I mean, the Tappan Zee Bridge is $5 too. So. Yeah, but it's New York. You know, I feel like Jersey's kind of the same thing too.
Yeah.
If any of you guys want to join on the stream too, just click the link.
Oh,
I'm just letting everybody else know, just making sure everybody is up to date.
So Jermaine, I know you got a kayak right before the season ended. You getting it ready to go?
Yeah, I actually got to really kick that into high gear now. I got my little fish finder in the closet. I didn't get something fancy like you.
It was on clearance. I had to.
Yeah, I just got
enough
to get like water depth. It says it marks fish. I'm anxious.
Would you get the striker?
I think it's a piranha.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it.
It's kind of like a striker. I think it's pretty much equivalent.
It's the smaller little rectangle unit, right?
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it's just depth, temperature, and it says it marks fish. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm just more worried about depth and water temperature at this point. But I got to get that mounted. I got to get a flag.
Yeah.
Light, a few different things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saving for a new motor at the moment for my boat, so it's expensive, but
yeah,
I want one. But I want to get electronics, so it's kind of like, should I get electronics or should I get a motor? It's just like, I can fish without electronics, but a motor it's kind of hard to get from one spot to one spot.
This on Aggressively Average Anglers.
Oh yeah, we did. Yes.
We were just talking about this.
For a kayak live stream and talk kayak. That's right.
I'm okay with it.
That. Yeah,
I'm okay with it. I'm getting into my kayak tournaments this year.
Yep.
If all goes well. I'm not gonna say if all goes well. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't care if I fall flat on my face, I'm doing it just for the experience and just learning.
Yeah.
And then
Daniel, let's do it.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys, everybody knows who Chad Hoover is.
Yeah, he's the man.
And KBF as well. And probably a few months ago, I was trying to figure out Catch 22 or started, texting with him, and really good guy. And it seems like his heart is 100% in the vets and anything he can do to support them. That's why do the Catch 22, even if you're a bank angler. I can't remember. I think it's $15 to sign up for it. It goes for a year. But that's helping. And today's March 1st. Today started the Knuckleheads tournament. So I'm in Gramps' group, so we can't fish until April for that. But once again, they're giving the money to veterans organizations. And to me, I think the tournaments at that level that I'm in, it makes it fun. Just it adds a little bit to it while you're out there, helps you grind a little bit sometimes.
Yep. Agreed.
So, but yep, Catch 22 in species counts. Yep.
Wendell, Gramps, Creek, Fluke Master, Chad. All right, Gramps.
Yeah. So the way my understanding for the Knucklehead tournament is, whatever you pick a YouTuber, and that's your team. They're assigned a month that you get a fish. So I'm with Gramps, so our month is April, and then out of that month, way I understand it, the top 4 will actually go with Gramps to an actual tournament for $10,000, and you're going against the other YouTubers and their team.
Yeah,
very cool.
That's sick. That's a great concept. And it looks like you do 4 months for each. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it looks like 4 months for each content creator.
They thought this out really well.
So it's March, April, May, June.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think Fluke Masters group's fishing right now. I think
no. They're all the same 4 months. March, April, May. Yep, I'm looking at it right now. Fluke Masters, March, April, May, June. Yeah. So I think they all just started. I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do that too.
Well, so for Gramps, my number is only good for April.
Oh, that is true. Wait.
Yeah. They are divvied up by months. That's the whole.
Yeah, they do have different months. They do. You're right.
Those are the months that they're doing the whole tournament, but each YouTuber is given a certain section.
Yeah, okay, I see. Because Chad has March, April, May, June, and then Gramps has April, May, June, July. Okay,
Right.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Certain guys are starting earlier.
Right. I think Fluke.
And then Wendell has the late block. It looks like May, June, July, August.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Adam?
I'll probably get in that.
That's horrible, Adam. That is really annoying. Golly.
Yeah, I can't imagine paying all the taxes you guys pay.
It is what it is.
Not fun.
Yeah. I
Once
mean,
again, like I said, that's why everyone's like, oh, well, you get paid more up here.
it all works out.
It's all relative, It's all relative.
Yeah. But it's still more work to deal with all the tax and everything.
That's it. It's all relative. But then wait, question. I know this is completely off topic. Adam, do you guys get tax returns?
Oh, yeah. Federal.
See, but you only get federal.
Yeah, we don't get state returns, but we don't pay state taxes.
Okay. See, we get state tax returns.
For me to go get a license plate renewed for a year is $60. That's it.
Okay.
I know you ain't paying $60 for your plate.
No.
So,
I just got my New Jersey plates, and it was not 60. I think it was like $1.60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $1.20 if you want to do. So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotta go.
And the other big difference is Florida is a must-issue state on concealed permits. So as long as you meet the criteria, you're not a felon. You can own it. They have to give it to you. They don't have a choice.
Yeah, New York. I don't even. You got to go through the ringer.
You ain't getting one in New York. I mean, it's hard.
You got to go through the ringer. You got to live here for 7 years.
Yeah.
Pass 6 different classes.
Never been pulled over by a cop.
Brendan, there was a question for you about your favorite.
Oh, yes, I saw that. Yes. Okay. I would like to know everybody's. Adam, I know you have a few big baits. Jermaine, we're still working on getting you some, so don't worry.
My favorite swim bait.
Yeah, you could go just like small swim bait, but I think he means big swim baits because Kurt here likes the big stuff.
So I'll openly say I have never thrown a big swim bait, but if I'm gonna pick one, I'll pick a trace.
Because
that's the one I have.
Overswim in general, my favorite swim bait of all time is the 3-inch minnow from Z-Man.
Yeah.
It gets destroyed down here, but I have been messing around with that Ducket. What was that? You know what I'm talking about? The 5-inch.
The BB shad.
Yeah, I just haven't put enough time in it.
Yeah.
Too busy throwing the bugs and the finesse.
Bugmaster.
Yeah.
So this is my favorite. Sorry. Oh man, my throat's dry. And I don't know what's going on. So this is you. I don't know if you mean soft plastic swim bait, Kurt, or you mean just big bait in general. If we're going big bait in general, this is my favorite one of all time. The Gill Wake by Buka. This thing has caught me so many fish. It's been destroyed. The bottom half's been chewed off. I have 2 line ties on it.
Jeez.
It's
torn up. It gets fit though. This is my favorite one. It just works.
So, Real Skills Outdoors. It's not necessarily a swim bait, but I did just recently pick up some large baits.
Oh, I have one of those. Yes,
this is the Raid. Yeah,
I've seen a guy fishing one of those.
Yeah, this is the Raid Dodge, big crawler. Mm-hmm. And then I also have the one, but it's tied on and it's over there. And then I got the I showed these all on my last video, but the Killer D from Raid Baits.
Yeah, you like those beer baits, the beer can baits a lot, don't you?
Yeah, well, after fishing a lure that I will not mention the name, Matt.
Yes, it does not work.
It does not work. It was time to move up. So no, but yeah, these are the bigger baits I have. I haven't thrown these yet.
Mm-hmm. That should get smashed. Like that blade on the back should clack really nicely.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, sorry, I don't mean to steal your guys' screen.
No, you're good, brother.
But give me back my lure. So I was watching, as you know, the Hookup Tackle, they have their own YouTube channel and they break down the baits that they're selling. I mean, they do sometimes an hour or 2-hour streams. I found this very interesting. They were talking about these big giant crawlers are actually better suited for bank fishermen or small ponds and stuff like that versus big open water. So I can't wait to get this one out. I threw that let me look at the NZ crawler.
Looks good.
I threw this the other day, and I had a blow up on it. I just didn't set it. So, oh yeah,
those are cool.
This color is called Gotham. So
I have that same color.
Yeah,
it's so cool. I love the feather stuff. Whatever you call it, the fluff. I just call it the fluff.
Yeah, it's not really marabou. I mean, it feels like feathers.
It's like goose down or something like that.
Yeah, it's very soft. So these are all old musky baits up north, guys.
Yeah, it's a good bait for sure. I like the bass wake. I sold mine though. UFO Mothership, really? You gotta be kidding me, man.
The 6 cents bait is fire.
I'll be right back.
I think I've largemouth and smallmouth smoked that thing.
Yeah. I like that bait a lot, but
it's got a wide ass, got that like S swim.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of body roll to it too, which is nice.
Yeah,
so flash the sides a little bit, get some good motion in there. But Kurt, the Mothership, that is such a just bait that I would never fish or never want to own unless I want to collect it or sell it. Those things are so just the fish can barely get it in its mouth. I mean, it's just like it's basically snagging. I don't know. I really dislike that bait a lot, but I honestly don't like the UFO baits a ton in general. But that's just my opinion. Buka giveaway. When I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll give away a Buka, and at 1,500 subscribers, I'll give away Gantrel. So
there we go.
Get them.
Yeah.
I thought my hamster.
I thought my depth was down in here, but it does not.
250.
Adamo has my hamster too. I do.
Did you steal his hamster?
We traded for it.
Okay, cool.
He got money and I got a hamster. Yeah. This is the Clay 8 bait. This is their water bowl. Yeah. I've definitely had some. I've never got a bite on it, but I've had a lot of follows on it. And
that's a cool bait.
And they're cheap's not the right word. They're so affordable. It's a great value for what you get. So
I know Matt wants one of those.
You don't really lose baits like that either.
They float, so it's hard to lose them. Yeah.
No.
So there you go.
That's the bad thing about Florida. The trees down here love to eat lures.
Yeah, they do.
And we have a lot of cypress trees out in the water, so the roots down below are awful.
Snag everything.
Yes,
for sure.
So, have you tried walking that water bowl, Adam? No, Matt. I've just pretty much done a straight retrieve. I've watched it. Like I said, I watched a bass follow it all the way to the bank. I probably should have paused and let it sit there for a few minutes because any little bit of movement makes that tail move and everything. But eventually, I'll get something hooked on it. So,
Jackal Pompadour Jr. Do you have one of those, Adam? Do you like fishing those? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you like that. You said you wanted to. No, wait, that was a different bait. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, if it works for you, it works for you, man.
That's good. That's it. If it gets bit, keep using it.
Yeah.
I got a specific bait. I cannot wait to throw. Oh, what's up, Dave? I can't wait to throw the baits you made me, Brendan, and some of my.
I can't wait to see
because I know there's giants in there. It's where I call my PB, so I just know. So
and once you get used to those, I'll be able to make you once you get used to fishing those, I'll make you a crank down so you get down to 3 or 4 feet.
You're gonna make me get a freaking rod that can go up to 2 ounces.
This is only 3 ounces. It's It's like nothing.
Jesus. So what rod would you like? What rod do I need for that?
This goes on my smaller swim bait rod. That's a 795.
Yeah, 795.
And then I also have this
Dobbins.
one.
Excuse me. Here it
Let me
comes.
see if I can grab it. Oh, the energy drink's wearing off.
Yep. I'm going down.
This Akuma Guide Select. This is a great one. It's very similar to the 795, except it has more of a bend. It's more parabolic. So I wouldn't use this for soft baits and jig hook baits. Anything with treble hook, this worked amazing. I was very, very surprised with it.
What's up,
I
Dave?
actually love this thing. Like a lot. And
Oh,
the slimers
now
are
we're
legit.
chopping.
They're amazing.
So, somebody was asking
What
about
happened?
the Pompadour Junior. This here is the
Okay.
Pompadour Micro. So,
Okay, yeah.
they make the
They
micro.
3 tiny little sizes.
Yeah. And then, Chelsea.
I don't drink that mess. It's got to be at least a little healthy, right? At least can't drink Red Bulls anymore.
You got your Megabass Grand Siglet.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah, you like those
that's
a
your-
lot.
Yeah, those get tore up. And then I haven't thrown these yet, but this is the Megabass Nano Siglet.
Nice.
It's like non-existent.
Yeah. So
Man.
I've got all the crawlers.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Tell me, Brandon.
I actually had this on a story the other day. And I rigged this guy on a Ned head.
See, I was
If you
gonna
guys saw that.
I knew this thing I was gonna say. Yeah, I got a 16-inch Ned rig.
I mean, they do make
Only 8.
what do they call those? The giant
It's a
TDRs.
giant TDR. It's like 6.25 or something like that.
Yeah, but at that point, you're just fishing a shaky head,
Yeah.
just a fat shaky head, in my opinion.
Okay, Adam, I have a bait for you.
I just think the only difference with that is if you use the Z-Man, it stands up straight instead of like the shaky head, like does the like slow fall over.
Yeah. So, hang on, who is that? Little Rich. No,
Rich
the Nano. I only got 3 colors. I won't remember the names, so we'll just call them what I call them. I got the green one, which is your typical neon green. I got the B.
I like that.
It's fuzzy too.
Someone's asking how much is the micro.
$20 or less. I don't remember. I bought them when the hookup was actually doing a sale. I have one more Nano. It's in the other room, but it's the glow one for like night
Okay,
fishing.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
and by far probably it's a tough choice for me, which is my favorite. But this is the Duo Realis cicada. It's got some fancy name, but you get that skirt material, so that gives you a little bit more action in the water. The cool thing is you can open these up and replace that material.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they make a baby version too. So, and then this
You
is
really
what
like those baits
Yeah.
a lot.
this one, the skirt material's all gone, so I have to replace it. But yeah,
Adam, I have a bait for you that I was testing out. Matt sent this to me a while ago. South Jersey Fisherman. I can't talk. You guys know who I'm talking about. This is the Namasee gill.
I think you recommended that. Matt's recommended.
Yeah.
To me.
This thing is crazy. I was so surprised. I was like, I'm going to try this. Matt sent it to me. Matt always has cool baits and everything. And I'm like, this thing has a crazy
That's
action.
nuts.
It's a little, it runs a little off to the side because there's more weight on the side of the hook. So I'm going to have to mess with the weight inside of it. The eyes are in one piece. So you can pop them out like that right there and then pop them back in. But it's wacky rigged and it's actually pretty weedless. This thing has such a crazy action. Like it thumps. Like it actually thumps. And it's 3/8 of an ounce. So you can throw this on a bait caster, a light bait caster. So they make a bigger one too, which I want to get. So this is a cool bait.
Matt,
Awesome.
South Jersey Fisherman, go check out his YouTube video because he picks winners. I mean,
Yep.
I just gave him the free reign. I was like, hey, build me up a cart of all JDM stuff because I'm new to the JDM world. Everything that I have gotten from him so far has caught fish, but I'm supposed to stop showing them all. He doesn't want to all
None
get
of these
bought
work.
out.
They don't work.
Yeah,
they don't work, guys.
But yeah, the small stuff gets bit just as much. Talking head rigs, I caught fish in 72 feet of water at
That's
Lake.
That's deep.
Yeah,
Very deep.
I'd get bored trying to bring that thing up. I just give up. I'll be like, eh. But
Yeah.
My biggest fish, the fish I caught at that scout thing a couple months ago, was caught on wacky worm, and that thing was a tank.
That was a good fish. He's spoiled after that.
No, I'm talking about the one I'm caught. It was bigger than his.
Okay.
But yeah. No,
Well,
but
you're
yeah,
not spoiled.
what Brennan's referring to is there's a 16-year-old scout there. He's never been fishing in his life. He's trying to get his fishing merit badge. He asked if I'd help. I said, sure. Gave him my own personal pole, gave him a wacky rig, and dude pulls out like a 3 or 4 pound bass. First fish he's ever caught in his life. He's ruined. He thinks all fish are supposed to be like that. So, but anyways.
Yeah.
What's up, AJ?
The bigger one runs better for sure.
A few
What's up,
extra
AJ?
people jumping in here. Thank you guys for hopping on. Appreciate y'all. I think Hella's probably done.
I think so. That's why AJ's over here. Guys, AJ over here owns Horseshoe Custom Tackle. Guys, go check him out. Super cool paint jobs and baits. So, yeah.
Does Horseshoe paint anything specific, or
he does a lot of? I'm not sure if he does repaints or not. I think most of the time he paints blanks and or buys like legitimate baits, sands them down, and then sells them on his site. So,
nice.
Senko. If you're talking about a 10-inch Senko, I'm good with that.
So,
like 6 or 7.
So Faith says, all I ever fish is a wacky rig. I'm too scared to try anything else. Faith, I was the same way. Only my thing was a Texas rig.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta venture out. It's a lot more fun. I mean, a year ago I wouldn't have stuff like this. And, you don't have to go crazy like me and Jermaine and buy everything.
Yep.
But,
just take it slow.
Huh?
Take it slow. Pick one technique. I was like, if you don't have the funds or don't want to spend the money on a bunch of different things, pick one other technique. Like, so you got like, so what I would recommend is, okay, so you fish the wacky rig, so you got a slow
jig
/ bottom moving bait. So then what I would say is go to like a swim jig. Super versatile. You can just chuck it. You can chuck it anywhere. You can get it in and out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
That could be your overall moving bait. And like realistically with a swim jig, like you can throw it with wind, you can throw it without wind, you can throw it in muddy, you can throw it in clear. It won't be like a chatterbait where it's like a chatterbait a little bit better when there's muddy stained water, or some chop on the water. It's like a little bit better. Like you throw like there you go, my man. You throw like
this is the Ikes.
A chatterbait when it's like slick calm and it's like not the best, or a spinnerbait when it's slick calm. So that's what I would recommend. Just go with like one slow moving bait and then go one moving bait.
Yeah.
And definitely.
In Faith, the other thing I would say is just kind of coming off what Jermaine said, is pick a technique you want to try and just focus on that. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't go out and buy every technique and rod, because then I'm trying so many things at once. I never perfected one or the other. So I'm playing catch up now. But yeah, try different things. That what I showed you really quickly. I think this is the Mike's little swim jig. Ike's. Same difference.
Hey, I can the legend. He's from right here.
And They're inexpensive. They're super easy to because they make the chunk trailers, missile baits that match right up to them, so there's no guessing. If
They're real nice.
You want to get really easy, it's probably my favorite jig to throw.
Yeah.
So
and you can like, it's such a great jig to start with too, because you can just do so much. Like you can throw it to the target cover, let it sink, hop it back. You can throw it and just reel it back straight. You know, there's so many things. You can reel it back in the top of the water column, middle, bottom.
Yeah.
So many ways. So
what's up, Pella, and all
recommendation.
And all his sketchy people.
Yeah, right.
He says, "Hey kids,
learn, then move on." That's right. And you're gonna find a style that calls.
Let me see if I can grab them real quick.
Jason Emery.
Faith first, DM me on Instagram. I've got a tip for you. I don't want to show it here because then everybody in the world is going to see it for a specific jig. If anyone, Adam, if you want to message me, I'll show it to you too. But,
don't worry, guys. I'll message you and I'll tell you all on the next live.
All right, then you're banned.
Yeah, AJ, stupid tubes, an easy rig. When I'm working,
okay.
Yeah, keep it simple because you want to learn the techniques, how to control your rod. That was the biggest hurdle for me is, from dead sticking, now I can do jerk baits, frogs, and so on and so forth.
Since you're around where I am, I would definitely go with a black and blue swim jig. There's a specific one that we'll talk about on IG. So just DM me. I'll make sure to get you hooked up. I might even send you a few.
I gotta get more organized. I lost it again.
I've got my exposed wood sandwich and crankspace.
Nice. Sweet, man. Hopefully you fix that up and get nice there. So okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Nothing too much.
Tubes.
Me promising to give away all of Brendan's secrets.
There you go.
Yeah. To share with the community.
No. I shared this one with Jermaine. I'm not sharing it with anyone else.
That's it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'll show it once I test it. Once I test my theories, just make sure they're proven. I'm showing it to everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Texas.
I'm not a big tube guy.
I've never been tube guy either. I have a pack of them up there that I got from Mr. Bass.
I got
I've never used them
from Burley.
Yeah, I have some tubes I've yet to use. I'll tell you, one of the Gramps, he loves a stupid tube.
He does. He does like them.
He does.
I believe he's got a couple videos on rigging, and it's really not that much different if you think about the overall presentation of. It's almost like a Ned rig.
Yeah, essentially.
It's just a little bit different look.
So you know what's interesting, and I'm not knocking them, but they're just different. The Krub from 6th Sense, you can't stick a traditional tube head in it.
Yeah,
it's just like a Texas rig bait. It's just, which is like, not knocking them, but you would think, they would cater to the original tube community, but it works. I've seen fish be caught on it. I haven't caught any fish on it just yet. I think I threw it. I don't know. It's just such a confidence thing. Like I pitch and flip a Krub around, and I'm just like, meh. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything. And then it's like you put like a stroker craw or like a rage bug or rage craw.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch something with this.
It's like a worm. It doesn't really have an action.
No, but if you look like Z-Man for Ned Rig, they made the TRD ticklers. It's essentially, to me, it's a tube, just not hollowed out as much. But and your jigs on the outside versus the inside. So it's got to work. Told you by Fixed Up.
All right, sweet, man.
Nice.
All right.
This guy, he's nuts. No, sir, John. No.
The crow tube is king up north in the grass. AJ, what's a crow tube? Or is that just a brand?
Crow tube. That's Big by Baits.
Oh.
I have.
Sorry, I'm old. I can't read.
Those have been supposedly. Those are like the juice up there for, I don't know.
Yeah.
Supposedly a lot of people have been winning money on them. So
I
yeah,
actually
okay,
grabbed a
Hellbest
bunch
has
of
a good
those
video,
and
so
just
check
never
them out.
used them.
Peg Leg's getting on AJ about letting us.
All right.
I don't know.
Helgermite. That's interesting.
I like a Helgermite. I'll throw that all day long on a little ultralight setup. I don't care who makes it. I do need to get some that Tyler keeps recommending. I believe it's Savage Gear makes some, or
the salamanders.
Yeah, which they kind of look like a Helgermite, but I know I didn't know that Leland's Fishing made Helgermites. Crappie Magic,
yeah.
Trout Magic, if you guys don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I scared him away. Who fishes a bat glide?
That's a pretty cool thing.
Do not.
Is Caro in here? I gave her a bunch of JDM baits for bat gliding. They're like some little tiny craws and whatnot. Very cool, man. Congratulations to you.
I just
later face first.
These up. These are supposed to be really good for bat glide. So
those are cool. I like those. It's kind of like the Fat Ica by who is that? Is that Gary Yamamoto? I believe.
These are Raid.
Yeah, but the Fat Ica is very, very similar to those.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Nico has excellent Helgermites. Yeah, I think I
do.
Yeah, you gave them to me, half a pack open. I got them.
Listen, man, I tried them.
No.
Listen, it's better than not giving you a pack of them at all.
This is
the stuff I'm telling.
It was one of the baits that got pulled out to like, yep, that's gonna get fished. So at some point, they look good.
Yeah,
you just got.
It just gives you a little sample.
That's how you started your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
I said Adam just got Brendan's leftover tackle and was like, "Yep, YouTube channel. Let's go."
All right. I'll take all these things that he couldn't catch fish on and catch fish.
No, it was like that should be your title. Your channel name, not Brown Bait Cove.
Not Brown Bait Cove. It was definitely it was actually really cool because it introduced me to a lot of baits. Like I would never have gone out and bought a chick magnet. I know you've talked about them, we've seen them on videos. I don't know why I randomly pulled yours out of the box the other night and threw it and caught 3 fish. So now I'm all about that.
Yeah. I just didn't like it because it didn't run right. No matter how much I tuned it, I was just like, I'm gonna have to fill this thing with foam and do all this stuff. I don't want to do it just for another bait that I can just carve out of wood instead. So
I threw it in the water and fish bit it. So.
Oh,
that's it.
Works for you then.
Yeah. Check hookup, Adam.
Very cool.
You mean the hookup tackle Peg Leg? Bat gliding has done.
The reverse French fry. What is that?
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Brown leftovers in his new channel. Yeah.
You know what you need to do, Adam? You need to do a video just saying, guys, don't subscribe to Brown Bait Co. because he just sends junk. He sends all this.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna say you send junk. I mean, you sent quality baits, no doubt about it.
Send half packs.
Half packs. Nothing had hooks on it.
Oh come on now.
No hooks.
Had hooks on us.
Well, I'm assuming
I'm doing you justice there. No, I didn't rob the hooks. I threw them out. I was replacing hooks, and I'm like, oh shoot! I just throw all this stuff in here.
Yeah. No, I planned on.
I'm doing you good. I'm getting you a good deed. Just throwing the junk hooks away because you don't want those.
That.
It's just going to cause you. It's just going to cause you harm.
No, there's actually some really good stuff in there. I'm excited to try. And I was sitting there thinking. So I have a box I keep around. That I throw soft plastic stuff that I'm going to use for scouts that I'm never going to personally use. Like I've been buying out my local Walmart because they're clearance and stuff out stupid on pricing. Yeah, I share with you guys all the time. Like, oh, but I thought about I have so much tackle that some of it I've never even touched beyond paying for it, and throwing that in a box and then just whether it be a series or just video, and like, okay, fishing something I've never fished before and see what happens.
Yeah, totally.
I got a hybrid hunter. I just haven't.
Yeah, hybrid hunters are nice. I got a few of those as well.
Yeah,
definitely good baits.
Started to get them on the water big time this year.
Flying lure. Yeah, I've seen the flying lure.
It's interesting. Smart.
Yes, Dave Jolly. Backlighting is a real technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dave. Yeah. Apparently.
I mean, they build entire baits around the technique.
This one's really good for it right here.
What is backlighting?
What's that?
I've never heard of that either. Backlighting. Explain.
I don't have a hook for this one.
Is it like the free rig?
So I'll explain it to you here real quick. Here, let me get a hook.
Yeah, then it's probably explain it better. I'd get. Now you guys are all why he's getting that. Now you know why I'm so excited. Tim sent me these. I keep looking at them. I'm like, man, I'm going to throw that tomorrow.
So this is a bull flat, Depths bull flat 4.8. Great bait. Love these things. Usually you're going to rig them. I'm going to rig it here, but this is probably going to destroy the bait because this is, super soft plastic. You rig it just like you're usually rigging. You expose it right there. With backgliding, you're going to rig it backwards. So the hook's like that. So basically, and you're going to have to rig it up like that so it has a gliding motion. And if you rig it, it's going to do this little bend if you do it right. And whenever you pitch this into cover, it's going to glide away from you. And then since the hook is positioned like this on the bait, you're going to pull it and it's going to glide back away from you. So bigger baits with large surface areas with less drag are going to work better for this. So something like the bull flat slender, the fat Ica, bunch of different baits. Anything with appendages that flap are not going to do super well. So
I know.
I like this one's tail though. That tail has like no drag almost. It doesn't.
I know
flutter.
Raid actually makes a couple baits where it's got the hook to hook it for glide baits.
Yeah.
So that it was specifically designed for that. But yeah, the idea is swims away from you into cover.
Yeah. And you want one that's heavily salted too. So that's why the JDM baits are preferred because then it's not going to do its thing. I was throwing, this is the Doe Live Beaver right here on a swim jig. This is another great one for backgliding as well. So yeah, I just threw this on a swim jig the other day. 6 cents, Jermaine, 6 cents.
Yes, sir. Smart. The Divine Swim Jig. That's one of the better jigs on the market.
Yes, it is. I love that one.
I've looked at their jigs, no doubt about it. I mean, they look awesome. I think I've thrown their swim jig before.
Get it.
At Lake Okeechobee, but it lasted like 2 minutes, and then it now lives at the bottom of Okeechobee.
That sucks. Sorry, buddy.
It happens.
You need their grass jig. That thing has a hook, like a beefy hook in it. It's got a really nice hook. Definitely. Less colors, but a good hook. No problem, Jave.
Yeah, the Divine Swim Jig has a stupid amount of colors. Anything you're looking for is there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
6 Cents got some. They got some awesome colors. I can see the northern lights coming from this.
I don't even know.
But yeah, it definitely they do have the color scheme down.
Mm-hmm. You can put a nail in them, Adam, but since it's not preferred because then you're getting such a fast fall rate. And that hook, if you're using a Superline hook, it's plenty of weight. So especially being heavily salted. Yep. Yeah. Like around here, overhanging trees are like everywhere. So it's a great technique for getting into the cover instead of fishing a wacky rig and skipping it under there. You just pitch it right next to it and it'll glide away from you right into the cover and just be natural about it too. You just pitch it in there really silently, let it slip in there and then just silently glide in.
See, Matt says he likes to use the backglider baits for fishing near brush or lily pad edges. I just throw the bait right into that.
Right into all of it.
All of it. That's why you gotta use Elastec.
Yeah, you're gonna tear up the baits and everything if they have a high salt content.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's this one little pond to that fish that has an undercut bank. There's bass that hide under it. It's really crazy because you go walk and you just see this bass just coming out of like under the bank. It's pretty cool. Ring fry, yeah.
I got a couple spots like that.
It's always cool to do that, like see that and everything. That you see all like the crawfish in the holes and everything. So
Isn't I think also
Like
the ring, isn't the ring fry what Debo, or at least back in the day, used to wacky rig up all the time? I feel like that was.
no, I think that was the
No,
sixth.
his was the it was there was the
What
It
are
was
they?
bringing something.
Reactions Innovations Pocket Rocket.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
Pocket Rocket.
Okay.
that's a weird looking bait.
Yeah.
Damn, those are heavy.
I don't really get bit on the wacky rig. Like it's so crazy. Like all the things that you think that like, oh, you take them anywhere and you get bit. I don't get bit on wacky rig, Ned rig.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I don't get bit on chatterbaits.
Wow.
I think in the 2 years I've tried them, I've caught one fish. So
one like
Wow.
I mean, only thing I could say with that is like that's a big thing. Slow down.
the weird thing is I could cut it off, put a swim jig on, same collar, everything. I'll get bit. So I don't know.
Mm.
Very interesting.
So
I bet
do
you
you put
just
a paddle
pump it.
tail on your chatterbait?
Huh?
Do you put a paddle tail on your chatterbait?
No, I typically run like a goat or like
Yes.
those ultra vibe crawls or something of that nature.
So if
Right
you
thing.
have some of the smaller, so one thing I noticed with a chatterbait, tails that have the nice wide wobble, they don't
Mhm.
work. But the ones that have the tight little,
Like a fluke.
yeah. So like the
Yeah.
Sixth Sense Divine swim bait, I know it's a paddle tail,
Mhm.
but it's tighter.
Okay. It
It's
makes
a-
sense because it's not fighting with the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a nice little
These are
tighter.
good.
Oh
These
yeah,
ones are
those are the
great.
best.
Yeah, I think
Pounder on those right there, that same color. Golden Shiner,
Yeah.
Golden Shiner jackhammer with that
Yeah.
what is that, chick magnet on the
Chick
big
magnet's
bite baits? Yep.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Goated. You want to go catch some fish? I don't care what the water is.
True Tech Brewers. He-
Yes,
I
definitely.
don't care what it is. Golden Shiner, chick magnet, big bite baits, kamikaze swim on. Holla at me. Let me know your results, Chief.
They work. I bought a ton of the blueback herring, or no, what is it? Light hitch colored, custom
Yeah.
gold frost blade colored hookup tackle exclusive jackhammers. That's the only color I throw now.
I saw
So I love that.
that
I
reminds
see
me.
the colors.
I saw a collar today, and when I was at Dick's. I think it's called Beer Run. It's made by Z-Man, and so it's like clear crystal bottom and then gold on top.
Ooh, I like
I think
that.
it's beer something. I want to say Beer Run, but I could be wrong on that name.
Mhm.
See if I can find it.
Interesting. Yeah, Jason Emery says he doesn't have much success on chatterbaits either.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just a confidence bait because you have other baits that you think can get bit in the same situations or something. It's interesting.
Let's see.
That's interesting too, because like at the beginning of what I think it was last season, I was on Debo's stream and I was like, yeah, I think it's the year of the spinnerbait, chatterbait's dead. Excuse me. And then now I'm kind of heavily back on the chatterbait. So caught 2 fish on it already. That's what I'm saying. So like that was like that water was definitely in the 30s, 110%. Water in the 30s. I caught 4 and a 5. I mean, like, okay, one of them was definitely 4+, and then the other one was like 3+.
Because your shoe sizing.
Yeah, well, yeah, shoe sizing and weight, but I'll never. I promise I'll never gas fish. That's one promise I'll make to y'all.
So it is called Beer Run, that collar, and I was wrong. It's gold on the bottom, white on the top.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
like the opposite of what most colors are, light on bottom.
So that right there, Adam, I think that just depends on so many factors. You know, it just depends where the fish are. You know, it works where the fish are because there's people that ledge fish with chatterbaits, ounce and a half, and they're down in 40, 50 degree water, 50 foot water, hopping it and then letting it sink again, and they get slammed.
Yeah. I
think I hear you. Majority of the time, I feel I would think that a chatterbait does get fished up shallow in grass. So majority, yes.
Only a chatterbait in cold water is my favorite way to fish.
Yep, there you go, right there. Yo-yo method on the chatterbait, just like a lipless.
Yep.
You guys say all these techniques like I know what they are.
So yo-yoing is like
yo-yoing.
Bottom, rip it up, let it down, rip it up, let it down.
In the colder water, it works.
Yeah.
Great.
Another big one with the chatterbait is the you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I did that last spring. I think numbers and size, that was my best day of fishing on blue glimmer, thunder cricket, thunder chicken, as I like to call it. And once again, that was the kamikaze big baits.
Yeah.
It was that like
big bite.
Did you guys get any of those monster bass boxes, the influencer boxes last year?
And they put the kamikazes in there.
That smoky, like,
yeah, send me a few.
Silver gold. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, this is kind of whack. What the hell am I going to use with this? And then I used it and I was like,
perfect.
Ooh. So, but yeah, that was probably like my best day in terms of like numbers. I probably not nothing crazy. I'm talking about like I caught like 2-3 pounders, and I caught like 10 fish. Nothing was under 1.5 pounds. And then like the biggest fish was probably like 3, 4 maybe, you know, but it was just a good day. It was like every 6th or 7th cast, I caught a fish for like 1.5 hours straight.
Yeah, that's like awesome.
That's fun. You know, that's where those are the days I'm like, okay, you know, I literally got out of work, drove to the lake, and just like, I was like, oh.
Those are the days that you're just like, oh,
yeah. I'm like, yes.
Matt here doesn't like the chatterbaits either.
Who's Bill Dance? I'm going to be on tour.
You have to do
that KVD's a scrub. He ain't got nothing on me. Then I go out and skunk the next time, and I'm like, yep. That's why they're professionals.
Yep. Matt here doesn't like the chatter, or doesn't have success on the chatterbaits as much either. There seems a lot of people here don't like the chatterbait as much. It's great. I think it's like whenever if I'm yo-yoing it, I'm gonna lift my rod until I feel that blade move. Once I feel that blade move, I'm gonna stop it. So that's what I like to do as far as yo-yoing goes. So I think we should end the stream in a minute or two.
Yeah, calling a chatterbait is cold water. And then I don't know, but all I'm gonna say is those of you who got it, try that slobber knocker in colder water. I literally did it last year. I hear about all the cold water chatterbait fishing, you know, chatterbait works all year round. I slow rolled, and 2 things that might be factors here. Reel speed, slow rolling with the 7, and then slow rolling with the 6. And then slow rolling with the 7, I was using a jackhammer. Slow rolling with the 6, I was using slobber knocker. So I don't know.
Okay, Mike, this bothers me like crazy. Why does it always get cut in those holes in the little legs on the kamikaze swim on? I
noticed that too. It's wild. It's okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah, I thought it was just me too.
I thought it was just me. I was like, dang, am I just that lucky? How does that happen? Like I cast it and it comes back and like I'm be like, dang,
it's just like twirling around.
Yep, it just gets in there. So there's holes. I don't know.
Yeah, those little holes. I don't think I have any.
I don't think do I have any? Let me see if I got them, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Adam, have you tried the scooper frogs yet?
No, I have them.
Okay, listen. Here's what you need to do. Next fishing trip, first thing you throw is going to be the scooper frog. You will catch fish. These things are legit.
You use a 1/0 or 2/0 hook on those.
So this is the Magnum one.
Okay.
I like the Magnum ones because I just like bigger ones. It's about the same size as a regular frog. 3/0 hook, 3/0 or 4/0, either one.
I do got them, and I got the color that we were talking about.
Sweet.
So this is smoky gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
So there it is, smoky gold. But then here's the thing. So that's what me and Brendan are talking about here. There you go.
They're little tiny holes.
Those little tiny holes, they create bubbles in the water. But for some reason, when you put this on your chatterbait, your hook finds a way to get through that hole. There you go. You can see them pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Your hook always finds a way through these God blessed holes. So
have you cemented over
you
this
gotta you gotta undo your hook, and then
just
so that's
cemented
smoky gold, and then this was the other color we were talking about. Ooh. Chick magnet. That's a nice one right there too. They're all a little bit different, but
yeah,
that gold, straight gold into that white pearl, but it's nice.
I'm pretty sure you could just mend it over the holes and it should be fine.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that would probably work. You can just clip
yeah.
There
you go.
Once it catches, just tear it free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of hacks to that, but great chatterbait trailers.
Hellbass, this thing looks like a real frog. It is insane. They're
there's my boy right there from the other side. 6
in the water. These things work.
That's my guy
What's
right
up,
there.
Man? You guys go fishing together sometimes?
No. He's in Cali.
Oh wow.
But he's one of my guys. He
Anyways,
chats with me a lot. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Hellbass, you need to try some of these things. They're made of the super stretchy stuff. They look really good in the water. They're awesome. So yeah. All right.
That wraps it up, right? Anybody else got anything else?
So.
Oh, I got one little thing. I'm not gonna do it now, but tomorrow, February. Sorry, y'all. Just for a little FYI, last week of the month, car sales is pretty much mandatory. So I just literally worked a week straight, probably about 60, 70 hours. So I come home, decompress, sometimes play a little video games, and then I pass out. But yeah, sorry, I got it on Friday. I apologize. It's coming tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up first thing in the morning and get to this. So I'll give you a little sneak peek.
Okay, let's see it.
A little something exclusive.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
A little something exclusive. Another exclusive color. So that's nice.
Jermaine, you decompress when you can bang your
Look at that. That's nice of him.
So you can be all right. Well, you know what? That's not. Yeah, you know how that goes. It's not decompress. It's stressful because then I'm trying to. And you know what? Look, I'll always keep it 100 with y'all. My biggest thing is when I get home from work and then after I work out, I'm tired. And I don't want to sit there and make a video for you guys while I look tired. Doing a live stream, I'm falling asleep halfway through the live streams. I don't want to sit looking.
That's crazy, Matt.
I
need to check that out.
So, wanted to make sure I'm giving you guys a quality.
Video games don't build channels.
This is true.
Unless Hella has a gaming channel, though. Hella Clash.
Unless. But no, I feel you.
All right. So I think that just about does it for tonight. Just want to be respectful of y'all's time. Why don't we need to do like a 5-hour live stream? Just go hard with
you got to start early.
Yourself. Yeah, we got to start earlier for that.
I don't mind.
Just go hardcore, like deep dive into JDM baits or baits in general, big baits, everything.
Oh, that's another thing too. I think my birthday's. I know my birthday is the 6th. So I think it's Monday. I might just do a pop-up live. So I might just
sweet.
pop on and chat. If anybody wants to jump in, say what's up. But we might just jump on,
man.
Maybe do like a tackle junkie style. No topic. Just say what's up and just hang out for a little bit on my birthday. Say what's up to the fishing fam. So
yeah. All right, awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for having me on, guys. It was fun.
Of course.
One of the guys. Popping up.
Here you know, Adam.
Always fun.
Yeah.
All
Try to get some of these baits out in the water, and I'll get the scooper frog out.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
All right.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week.
Check this out.
See you guys.